welcome again. It's Dave from, our domain Dave from Cheapwiefinder.com. With it's a cold spring day today. And, well, I guess it's not actually spring yet, but I want Sauvignon Blanc. What we have today is a Starborough, S-T-A-R, Marlborough, New Zealand, Sauvignon Blanc 2021. 2021, this is 2022 in March. It's a young wine. Probably got harvested about April of 2021. So a year ago, the grapes were still hanging on the vine. So that makes us a young wine, which is really good for Sauvignon Blanc, because Sauvignon Blanc makes great young wines. I mean, they make it in a style that doesn't need much aging for it to come together. Though Sauvignon Blanc can be made in a far more detailed style, Bordeaux Blanc, which is Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. Certain wines there in certain vineyards and by certain producers are wines that you can put away for 25 years. So this is a 2021 wine that you're drinking today and happy about it, or you can make it where you're not drinking it till 2045. So Sauvignon Blanc is a very, very versatile wine. Take a sip. Yeah, being a young wine, it's bright and it's got great acidity and it's got really good flavors. A lot of tropical fruit. Not too grassy. This is not a really grassy one. There was a time when Sauvignon Blanc wines were getting kind of spiky, a little bit too bold. I mean, I still liked them, but sometimes the flavor's a little bit, you kind of wish it didn't happen. You still like the wine, but like, oh, what was that for a second? Could calm that thing down. And this is far more balanced. This is made by E&J Gallo. They're the world's largest family-owned wine company. They make a lot of wines, and they bring in wines from other countries. You drink their wines if you didn't know it. And they're really, really good at making value-priced wines. I'm going to have another sip because this is one of those sipping wines. Yeah, it's really easy to drink. It's sleek. It's got really good acidity. It gives the wine some length, though the acidity doesn't bite. The flavors are citrusy. But there are some sour kind of flavors. They're not too sour, but just to balance out the more ripe flavors. Yeah, it's got a lot of flavors. It kind of, kind of activates your palate. It gives you, something going on. It's, it'd probably be good with the food, though I think Sauvignon Blanc, especially young Sauvignon Blanc, is really one of the better sipping wines. You can sip this, especially when the weather gets warm. It just hits the spot. There's really no longer winter wines and summer wines because we have air conditioning and heating. It's not like you have to sit out in the cold or have to stay where it's too warm. You can drink your wine where you want to and be comfortable. But this reminds me of spring, reminds me of summer. I think I wrote this as springtime in a bottle. And it's just a solid little Sauvignon Blanc. I mean, it's not anything that's it's going to blow your mind, but you're going to like to drink it. Another sip. That's all I got to say on this one. This is just young Sauvignon Blanc is really good. I mean, I first got Sauvignon Blancs with the wines from the Loire Valley of France. Saint-Cyr is the big deal there nowadays. It kind of used to be the inexpensive Sauv Blancs from the Loire Valley. For $10, $12, you can find them everywhere. And then Saint-Cyr kind of took over, and they're more $20, $25 wines. And I guess France, the Loire Valley, didn't want to be your $10 Sauv Blanc producer, though this is a $11 to $12 wine. And if you're thinking about where that stands in the wine spectrum, anything over $11 is a premium wine nowadays. Though I don't think that actually makes a whole lot of difference with wines in today's market. Because some of the leading and young Sauvignon Blancs from New Zealand are under $10. They're kind of a taste of Marlborough. Marlborough's the northern part of the South Island. That's where most of the wine comes from. And they do a pretty good job. This one is not, as far as I can tell, not tied to any winery or any set of vineyards per se, though there is a Starborough wine company in New Zealand that sells their wine called Starborough Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. I don't know how they do it because Gallo's huge. Unless Gallo owns that too, I don't know. I'm taking another sip. It's like this one of these wines you just sip. So that's it for me. It's a really good Sauvignon Blanc. I mean, it does what Sauvignon Blanc does. It smells great. The scents leap out at you. Flavor is easy to drink. The acidity just makes you want to drink more. And the flavors are very pleasing, and downright delicious. So, and it costs, like I say, $11 to $12. There you go. So there you go. This is Like Us Where You Like Your Podcast, if you will. This is Dave from Domain Dave from Cheapwiefinder.com. The written review is on the Cheapwiefinder.com website. Check that out too. We've been doing this for a long, long time, so there's gazillion wines on there, and the podcast has been going on for a while too. So if you want to hear me drone on about this and that, that's available too. So adios. Stay cool, stay warm. It's one of those times of year where you can't figure out which is which. And I'll be talking to you in a few days like I always do, because we always got something else to talk about, because we're finding new and wonderful wines. So bye-bye. Keep it cheap.